As your preferred water treatment contractor, it is important for us to educate you on the basics. Ordering a barrel of treatment is just the beginning. Understanding the equipment and how it is used to combat the effects of scale, corrosion, and buildup is essential knowledge in operating your steam plant. Tube failure, costly inefficiencies, and downtime are systems we wish to avoid at all costs. Our goal is to keep your systems operating at the highest efficiency and capacity, saving you time, energy, and money. The three aspects of your water treatment program reviewed in this training video include pre-treatment and operational equipment, basic mechanical operation and testing, verification and troubleshooting. Your softener is an essential component of your treatment program. Its function is to remove hardness from your raw source water and soften the water entering your feed tank. Water softeners works by exchanging calcium and magnesium for sodium, thus providing soft water. Operators are expected to check the salt, brine tank, and fill the salt as necessary. Be sure to shake the tank or give it a light tap to ensure the salt does not bridge halfway up the tank. Your feed system is comprised of a chemical dosing pump, a flow meter, and a boiler surface blowdown controller. This equipment manages chemical input to your boiler while simultaneously managing surface blowdown of your boiler water. By precisely metering treatment chemical into your feed water tank, only the prescribed dose of chemical is administered based on your steam load. Your pump is easily primed by switching your frequency knob to internal, INT 100%, and opening up the priming valve on the liquid end of the pump. Allow air bubbles to discharge and close priming valve when pump head is flooded. Be sure to switch your frequency knob back to its original external or EXT position. Your blowdown controller works by counting the number of gallons your steam boiler uses for operation via the water meter and relays a surface blowdown valve to release a small portion of the water. This is done to maintain the correct conductivity in your boiler. Only slight adjustments to the blowdown time are required if conductivity is found to be out of specification. The frequency of the blowdown is set by your KeyTech personnel. There are many responsibilities of operating a steam plant. We will focus our attention on the aspects of TSSA mandated safety checks and water treatment checks as required. Check low water cutoff. Run a blowdown by operating the fast closing valve, then opening the slow closing valve for 3 seconds. Repeat 3 times. Close the fast closing valve, followed by opening the slow closing valve to drain the blowdown pipe, and finally closing the slow closing valve again to complete 1 bottom blowdown. Chart feed water and stack temperatures, water meter readings, and pump stroke settings. Salt levels should also be checked, as well as online chemical supply. Sampling boiler water is required for your daily checks. Complete this by safely opening and clearing your sample valve to ensure no sediment or debris enters your sample, and retrieve a 50 milliliter sample of your boiler water in a heat-safe sampling container. Triple rinse your test vial, deposit boiler sample in the vial, cap and float in cool water to bring boiler sample to room temperature. This is required for your testing equipment to function properly. In order to sample your boiler water, open your sampling valve and allow the line to clear for 5 seconds to ensure a clean water sample. If your plant is equipped with a water heater, open a sample line and clear for 5 seconds. Obtain sample for paraphos testing. Once samples are obtained and cooled, proceed to testing. The third component to your program is critical to verify your steam boiler's condition and ensure it's running the prescribed optimal range for efficiency. Tests include water softener hardness, boiler water sulfite residual, and boiler water conductivity. If you have a water heater, that will also include phosphate level, your paraphos level. Once you've obtained your results, record your findings on your KeyTechService.com operator report within your customer profile. If any test is recorded out of range, this will be indicated visually on your operator report via color coding system. Should you find your results out of the desired range, review your troubleshooting guidelines for the specific system. Should you have any questions regarding your ReadyMix water treatment program, please do not hesitate to contact your designated sales and service representative or our ReadyMix team leader. Questions regarding KeyTechService.com, including setup of new users, can be directed to our house specialist, Christine, at chalbert@keytech.ca.